It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. On the program today, my friends, we are diving into music from Supertramp. We are going to be listening to side one of Breakfast in America. I was planning to do this late last week and I ran into some technical difficulties. So today is the day. I am eager to dive into this album. And I've had Supertramp on my brain for a bit, y'all. Last month, I shared my reaction to Even in the Quietest Moments here on the channel, and I've been really pleased at how that video has been received. Y'all seem to really like it. And so I've been thinking about getting to more Supertramp because of that. And we have had Breakfast in America on our master list of potential episodes for a long, long time. I've listened to a few of them, but I've never heard the full album. So we're going to do it, y'all. Today is side one. On Friday, we'll listen to side two. And it's going to be, I think, a very lovely listen. So we haven't heard Supertramp very often on the channel. We heard Crime of the Century a few years ago over on my Patreon, a really solid album from start to finish. I really enjoyed that one. That's still available over on my Patreon. And I've heard about 5 or 6 of their other songs along the way, 3 of which are from this album, by the way. But that's only 3 of the 10 songs on this particular album, and it's the band's most commercially successful album, and I want to hear all of it, y'all. So that's what we're up to today. This is their 6th album. They released it in March of 1979, and it went on to win them 2 Grammys, and it has, of course, become certified multiple times as a platinum album. And I'm ready to do it, y'all. Rick Davies is on vocals and keyboards. Roger Hodgson is on vocals, keyboards, and guitars. John Hellowell is on woodwinds and backing vocals. Dougie Thompson's on the bass, and Bob Siebenberg is on the drums. We start out with the song called Gone Hollywood. This is a Rick Davies tune, and Rick and Roger are sharing lead vocals on this one. And as I read the lyrics of this one, the sentiment seems to be that Hollywood would be a really great place if you're rich and famous. If you're not, it can be quite disappointing. So I think that that's what they're talking about, but I'm eager to hear it. So let's get rolling, y'all. Breakfast in America from Supertramp, and we start out with Gone Hollywood. Here we go. It's going. There it comes. Boy, that's a slow fade in. Cool. Then they come right in. I should have known that it would let me down. It's just a fine thing. Yeah. I used to dream about this town. It was a sight to see, a place to be, where the living is easy and the kids can always be found. Listen to those vocals. Fascinating. So many creeps in Hollywood. Listen to the lyrics there. I'm in this dumb motel near the Taco Bell without a hope in hell. That's not just Hollywood, y'all. And I love the little recurring motor motive in the piano. Yadam lay soul is what I hear there. Ain't nothing new.
nothing true. It's all gone away.
Really cool opening to an album. Slow fade in, they burst on the scene, and now they just kind of settle in.
I'm sick of trying to be on you. I'm tired of talking on the telephone. They try to tell me that they're not at home. Ain't nothing new.
He's in a rut.
In my life today.
Nothing new. Nothing new. Same old, same old.
I've had enough of walking from a place to place. I've yet to come across a friendly face. And now the words I'm familiar with slam the door. You're not what I'm looking for. Ain't nothing new. In my life today.
Relative major. Huh, back to the minor key. Lay, fall,
It's all gone.
may,
If we only had time for you.
Nice.
If we only had time
Lay,
for you.
they're in E flat now. They went to the relative major, and they're using modal mixture as part of it. Nice. So back to the original verse. Make it if you try again. There's no use in quitting when the world is waiting for you, and they're kind of falsetto harmonies. Really cool. I've already had my breakfast in America, y'all. This is another cup of coffee. Cheers. I've got my big mug. It says Supertramp. This music helps. So I think they moved into the relative major there at the end and just kind of played us out. Really fun way to start an album. They've gone Hollywood, y'all, and it's not all that it's made out to be, you know? They're coming from across the pond. They might have an idea of America that's not quite what America really is. And that's a really cool point of view. The next song is the Logical Song, a Roger Hodgson tune, and this is the lead single from the album. And y'all, I did hear this one. I heard it on the channel in April of 2023. And here Roger is talking about growing up, really, maturing. And as we mature, our wonder and our naivete about the world, the magic in the world, just kind of changes, doesn't it, as we mature. And in 2017, Roger said this about this famous tune of his. He says, "The Logical Song was born from my questions about what really matters in life. Throughout childhood, we are taught all these ways to be, and yet we are rarely told anything about our true self. We are taught how to function outwardly, but not guided to who we are inwardly. We go from the innocence and wonder of childhood to the confusion of adolescence that often ends in the cynicism and disillusionment of adulthood." I think he's on the right track, y'all. He says, "In the Logical Song, the burning question that came down to its rawest place was, please tell me who I am." And that's basically what the song is about. I think this eternal question continues to hit such a deep chord in people around the world, and it's why this song has stayed so meaningful after all these years. And I'm ready to hear it again, y'all. I haven't heard it very many times, and it's a cool tune as I remember, so let's get into it. This is the Logical Song from Supertramp. Here we go. Interesting, they stay in the same key, C minor.
When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful.
And I love that electric keyboard.
Beautiful, magical, and all the birds in the trees, they be singing so happily, oh joyfully, oh playfully, watching me.
La. That's cool.
But then they sent me away to teach me how to be sensible, logical, oh responsible, practical. And then they showed me a world where I could be so dependable, oh clinical, oh intellectual,
Cynical as you grow up.
There are times when all the world's asleep.
When they go into the relative major here, the same E flat that they went to before.
For such a simple mind, won't you please tell me what's wrong? I know
Love the string in there.
Please tell me who I am.
Just tell me who I am. Flat 7 down to 5.
Said, now what would you say? They'll be calling you a radical, a liberal, oh fanatical criminal. Oh, won't you sign up your name? We'd like to be your acceptable, respectable, oh presentable, a vegetable. Oh, take it, yeah.
Saxophone for the win. Doing the changes over the verse. And there's the chromatic note in that. Makes it, I think, a major 4 chord.
When all the world's asleep, the questions run so deep.
Bass is continuous through there. Down by a whole step.
Won't you please tell me what we've learned? I know it sounds absurd. Please tell
Tell me who I am.
who I am.
I need help figuring it out. I don't think he means you tell me who I am, tell me how to help me figure out who I am.
And so logical.
That's an interesting sound. That's a dominant 7. I think they went to a C7 to F minor. So they changed the C minor into a C major chord with the added 7th in it to make it a dominant sounding chord that needs to move to its 4. And that's going to play us out. I'd love to hear a live recording of some of these songs to figure out how they ended them in concert. You know, we've talked about this in the past. One of the things that I don't like about fade outs is that I don't get to hear how the band decided to end the song. And as somebody who writes music, coming up with the right ending to your song, it's not easy, is it? It sometimes you just are struggling with, how do I put the final, period or exclamation mark? or question mark on the end of it, and finish the tune. When you fade out, it just kind of keeps us from knowing, right? But it's still really cool. So next up, Goodbye Stranger, and another one that I have heard, back to a Rick Davies song. We heard this one on the channel in May of 2023. So after I heard the Logical song, like a month later, I came back to them and heard this one from the album. This is the third single that was released from the album, and we get a first-person perspective in the lyrics, revealing a guy that's just kind of drifting from place to place. He is happy with not being tied down. He's happy being a ship without an anchor, and it's just the lifestyle that he enjoys. So let's hear more from this vagabond in Goodbye Stranger from Supertramp. Here we go. And they're still kind of in the same flat key area that they were.
Morning yesterday, I was up before the dawn.
That's an
And I
A
really
flat.
have enjoyed my stay, but I must be moving on.
Nice.
Like a king without a castle, like a queen without a throne. I'm an
Early morning lover, and I must be moving on.
Now I believe in what you say is the undisputed truth, but I have to have things my own way to keep me in my youth.
Fun little line there.
Like a ship without an anchor, like a slave without a chain. Just a thought
Love the
of those
organ.
sweet ladies as they shiver through my veins. Now
Go on shining.
shining like brand new.
I'm gonna be fine, baby.
Until I look behind me, my troubles will be few.
I don't look behind me. Keep going right ahead. Then we move into this just classic chorus with the falsetto vocals in there. You know, and this is late 70s, so, you know, the Bee Gees are around, we're getting close to disco, and this is pop that has, you know, pop rock that has a little bit of that sensibility. Really smart. Come tomorrow, feel no pain. He's saying goodbye to Mary, he's saying goodbye to Jane. I'm surprised he remembers their names. Tomorrow, feel no pain. And it's a little disco style guitar too. Right?
Some it's just as well.
Great sound.
You could laugh at my behavior, that'll never bother me.
See, the devil is my savior, but I don't pay no heed. I love these lyrics. We normally look on vagabonds as questioning their decisions, but this is kind of celebrating the lifestyle, isn't it? See you next time. Bass goes down to lowered seventh, then to la. Te. La.
Just give me motion. You set me free. The ocean.
hands on. They added a 7th there. Are they moving or are they going to stay there? They stay. And our first big guitar solo of the album. Yeah, just 1 and 4. But the 1 has that 7th in it. They did that in a previous song to then move to the next chord to play us out in another fade out. How about that? Awesome. 3 down, y'all. Next up is Breakfast in America, the title track and the shortest song on the album. It's written by Roger, who said this about the song in 2010. Here's what he said. When I wrote Breakfast in America, I mean, obviously I had a lot of dreams. One of them was to go to America, and the America that we saw on the television was very different to the America that we're very much more connected to today. I mean, it was very archetypal in a way. Everyone in Texas is a millionaire, for example. So a lot of my thoughts, I want to see the girls in California. It was just a playful song. Part of, I think, dreaming of going to America. I think the Beatles maybe had just gone to America. Maybe that affected it. But again, I was dreaming and having fun one day, and this song just kind of flowed out. I think the lyric was written in about an hour, so I didn't even stop to think about what I was writing about. It just came out of me. So I'm not sure if I've heard this one, y'all. I know the title more as the title of the album, not the title of a song. But let's hear it and see if we remember it or if we've heard it before, and see what it's up to. This is Breakfast in America from Supertramp. Here we go.
Take a look at my girlfriend.
Of course.
She's the only one I got.
I have heard this. Of course I have.
Not much of a girlfriend.
And they're still kind of in the same key area.
Take a jumbo.
That's 5 to 1, C minor.
See the girls in California. I'm hoping it's going to come true. But there's not a lot
That's
I can
2
do.
to 5 in the relative major key.
Could we have Cupid
Stays in
for
minor.
breakfast? Mommy dear, mommy dear. They gotta have 'em in Texas. 'Cause everyone's a millionaire.
Because everyone's a millionaire in Texas, right?
I'm a winner, I'm a sinner. Do you want my autograph? I'm a loser.
I love the brass in there too. Low brass.
Well, there's nothing better to do. Hey, ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
With the clarinet in there, it just sounds like some good old-fashioned folk music for a second. 2-5 in the major key, but it stays in the minor.
She's the only one I got. But not much of a girlfriend. I never seem to get along.
It's like
Take a jump.
it's like a tuba down there.
Water, like to see America. See the girls in California. I'm hoping it's going to come true.
I'm hoping it's going to come true, but there's not a lot I can do.
Hey, ba-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da.
It's like we went to Mardi Gras. Slay. Verse 7. And it's gonna go nowhere. That's where it ends. Well, at least it wasn't a fade out, but they did end it on a half cadence. They ended it unfinished. That B flat chord, they're in C minor, so when they get to that B flat chord, a lot of times I was hearing it as 5 to E flat, the relative major, but they were using it as 7 as subtonic to lead back to C minor throughout there. Really, really a fun little tune. I didn't realize that that's the one that they were talking about, but I have heard that one. But I wasn't very familiar with it, especially like the clarinet in there. And the tuba. That was really cool. So last one on side 1, friends. This is Oh Darlin', and it's not the Beatles tune. I think it's different. I don't think it's a cover. Actually, no, it is a Rick Davies tune, and it'll finish us out here on side 1. And it's a relationship song. Our protagonist is feeling like he is being left behind, and he's in need of some reassurance, friends. So he is talking to his darling, and let's hear what it's about. Oh Darlin' from Supertramp. Here we go. More keyboard dominant texture. Sounds like a 4 minor 4 1. That's a major 2 to a minor 2. And somehow they get back to A. I don't know what that chord was. Double falsetto. If they had one more singer up there, they'd be the Brothers Gibb. Yeah, please tell me that you're never gonna go. Yeah. He said, I love you. I love you all the time. May. I love this. This is a great little tune. It shows how you can change major chord. They stay on the same root and it changes from major to minor. So you can do that as well. If you need a new chord and you don't know where to go, sometimes you can do a change like that without changing the root. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you later. fun to sing along with, really melodic, sounds great. Great keyboards. There's some guitar in there. You got double vocals. You got songs from both of the lead songwriters, and the rhythm section is just solid back there, supporting everything. Fun listen, and a long fade out. A long fade out for that one. But that concludes side one, y'all. It went really fast, didn't it? Great sounds. Really like it. Yeah. So I didn't realize that I had also heard Breakfast in America, but the first and the last song were ones that I had never heard before, and I liked everything. I thought all 5 of the songs really went well together. It's not a concept album, but they're kind of talking about similar things. You know, they're the idea of America living up to its reputation has come up a few times already. So makes sense that they call it Breakfast in America. So when we come back in a few days on Friday, when we get to side 2, everybody, here's the songs that we're going to hear. Take the Long Way Home, Lord Is It Mine, Just Another Nervous Wreck, Casual Conversations, and Child of Vision. Child of Vision is a longer tune, 7.5 minutes. But of all of these, none of them look familiar except for Take the Long Way Home. I have heard that one. I actually heard it on our Patreon back in the summer of 2024. We were counting down our favorite road trip songs. And what do you do when you're enjoying a road trip? You take the long way home, right? It makes sense. And if I'm not mistaken, that song won that particular poll. So our patrons love Supertramp. I know y'all love Supertramp. I am getting to the point where I really enjoy this band. Y'all, great sounds. They ended up releasing 11 studio albums. It started in 1970 with their self-titled debut. And then the last album that they released as a band was Slow Motion, released in 2002. So a long career for this band, but Breakfast in America, this 6th album from them, it continues to be their most commercially successful. It charted 4 singles, and the album reached number 1 on the charts here in America, and it stayed there for 6 whole weeks, y'all. So good on you, Supertramp. You know, when I heard the name of this band back in the day, I was thinking, is that a band that I really want to listen to? Do I want to hear a tramp that's supercharged? I still don't know what's behind the name of the band, but the music is pretty damn cool, y'all. So come back on Friday and hang out with me, and we'll listen to side 2. But for today, my friends, that is going to be all for us. I thank you very much for hanging out with me. We will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.